us two immersively committed and demanding judges who painstakingly went through the project so many days. They accepted this huge responsibility in spite of their own commitments, for which we can never thank them enough. More than winning a prize in this contest, we believe having the eminent academics to go through our projects and learning from their perspective, refined and sharpened over so many years of dedication, teaching experience in the valuable gift. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to first welcome Honorable Vidute Sir, which is Assistant Professor at Engineering College, to share his valuable feedback and guidance. Honorable Vidate Sir, please join us.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Team IIPT. So, thank you for giving us an opportunity to talk over here. So, first of all, I would like to thanks Team IIPT for considering us as judges and giving us an opportunity to judge this particular competition. And another thing that I would like to thank IIPT for is that believing in us, because this particular competition was having a project from different domain all over, from aviation, mechanical engineering, electronics engineering, and so on. So believing in us that we can judge this particular competition. So thanks a lot for IIPT that showing an belief faith on us. Also, I would like to thank a participant for patiently listening us, because whenever we analyzed or whenever we judged any competition, we have given an enough we can say judgment and enough comment to the students, and our participants have listened us patiently. So we would like to thank our participants also for listening us patiently. So along with this, I also would like to thank a participant for showing a faith on us, because they believed us and they not only listens us patiently, but they implemented, they tried to incorporate our suggestions in their product. And lastly, I would also like to thank participant for sharing their valuable idea with us, because nowadays it is significantly difficult that if you have any idea, you share it with someone is something very difficult, but our participant did it full heartedly. So I would like to thank them for sharing their ideas with us. So not only that, today I would like to answer one very most frequently asked a question from the teams, that is, what are the different criteria that you people have considered while judging us. See, we have considered many different criteria for judging and we can say this competition. The very first criteria that we considered was a feasibility. See, you can send an rocket to the moon in a 2 rupees. That idea look like very good one, but it is practically impossible to implement. So such ideas which are not practically implementable are considered, or we can say we have not given them an more weightage, in contrast with those ideas which are practically either implementable or implemented by our participants are given with an more encouragement values. Along with that, the second criteria that we considered was an patentability. That is nothing but whether that criteria is, or that team had proposed an innovative product, whether there is a novelty, where there is a new innovation in it or not. If it had an innovation associated with it, then definitely it had a good market value also, and it can be market, or we can say commercialize very easily. So that's why we consider that particular factor as a second most important factor. The third factor that we consider was benefit of a mass, whether the product that you are proposing is applicable for one or two people in a world, or it is applicable for many as an mass, specifically those who are below poverty line, or those who are underprivileged, or those who have not gotten enough resources. So if your product is beneficial for them, then that type of a products are highly appreciated in the format of our judgment. The last most important criteria that we consider out of four main criteria was fully furnished product. If your product is yet to be furnished, and if there are few more new things that we can add in your product, or if its design can be further improved, then such a products are, we can say, not considered, or we can say we have not given them an we can say maximum mark as compared to those products which are fully furnished. Reason is very simple to understand, because if your product is yet to be furnished, then you can furnish it, you can take your time, and you can contribute, or you can participate in next year competition. In fact, we are coming up with a we just now came to know from IIPT that they are coming up with a second edition of this particular competition. So you can participate in that. After completing your product, you can furnish it. So those who have already furnished their product, now it is an time to commercialize it. So we have given them a more weightage. Then along with these main four criteria, we have considered different other criteria also, which are very simple to understand, like presentation skill, whether you have used proper communication or language or not, fluency on a language. Then creativity, innovation, verbal, non-verbal communication skill, and most importantly technical knowledge, because it is a technical project competition, so knowledge is the important criteria that we considered over here. And lastly, your writing and presentation skill, which consists of whether you used animation or not, whether your animation was self-explanatory, whether you used a proper figure at proper places or not. So like that, these are the things that we considered while creating our judgment sheet, and finally analyzing and recommending the winner of this particular competition. Along with that, we would also like to tell you that this particular competition was very difficult to judge as compared to other competitions, because the entries or technocrat from all over the India, just like organizers said before, that they got more than 1,000 plus entries in a first round. So that is the reason that while judging this particular competition, it was significantly difficult. Then another important thing that we observed over here was it was an literally a great learning experience for us, because there were many different products from many different field, like mechanical, aviation, I just now said. So we need to be capable enough to judge that particular product. So what we did before judging any particular project, we used to go through the all literatures or data available related to that prior to judging a competition, and then after making ourselves capable enough to understand that particular concept, we started our actual judgment online. So the next problem that we faced while judging, so the first problem that we faced was very obvious to understand, is an impact of this COVID, that is pandemic. Because of this pandemic, many different we can say problems that we faced. The first problem that we faced was many participants were infected with the COVID and they could not complete, or their family members were infected with the COVID, so they could not participate. We may need to reschedule their we can say presentation, and we did it whenever it is possible. Not only that, I also came to know recently from team IIPT that their members are also got infected with the COVID. Almost except few members, almost entire team of IIPT was facing a problem because of the COVID-19. But still in that situation, they coped up with the time schedule, and they have not changed even a single day. Whatever they promised, this they served on that particular day only. They not only we can say given a professionalism and show professionalism in completing a competition within time, but also they have tried to manage resources in such a we can say time when there were a limited number of resources were available. Also, the second problem that we faced was an about and very obvious, that is internet connectivity, because this was an first time anyone conducting an project competition online. So internet connectivity was a major issue, specifically whenever you are communicating using we can say internet with a video on, with the audio on. So we face a problem of a bandwidth. India is yet to achieve that type of a good internet bandwidth that is expected for live communication with the mass, but still we are expecting or hoping that it will be achieved soon. Then the last and most important problem that we faced was about, and we can say different domains that we need to explore while judging this particular competition, and coming up with a solution which is completely we can say faithful as well as reliable, and it should be something that is that do not have any partiality. So that was a main challenge over here, and we hope that we achieved or we reached to that particular point. So once again, thanks team IIPT for giving us an opportunity to talk over here and discuss about different problems and opportunities that we got through this particular competition. So thank you once again. Now over to you, team IIPT.
That was such an insightful feedback, Vibhuta sir. I'm sure both IIPT and the participant will take the learning and growth by leap and bound. I would like to now invite Honorable Nitin sir, who is Assistant Professor at Sanjeevani College of Engineering, to enlighten with us his feedback and guidance. Please, Honorable Nitin sir.
Thank you, organizers. Thank you very much for inviting us to judge the project competition. We really enjoyed this and was amazed at the amount of quality of work the teams has put into their projects and the professionalism of their approach and presentations. Everyone who took part has much to be proud of. Choosing one overall winner was tough as every group excelled in different areas and ways. All groups played to its strengths and was clear of its aims and needs of its target market. I was very impressed with the different groups' creativity and teamwork. I, I was also impressed with planning and execution of the projects by different groups. As rightly pointed out by my fellow judge, Professor Vibhuti sir, judging this competition is nothing less than the Herculean task. I would like to appreciate Team IIPT for organizing such excellent competition with perfect theme and flawless design. For example, first round was of abstract submission and acted like major filter. Almost 50% entries out of initial 1000 plus applications were filtered in the round. The main objective of this round was to analyze writing skills of the team. Similarly, in the second round was all about video making. The main objective was to analyze presentation skill and time management. Teams were asked to summarize entire project in the duration of 4 minutes only. Whereas in third round, teams were asked to present their concept as well as demonstrate working model of the project in front of the panel. The main objective was to analyze technical knowledge and readiness of the project. Team IIPT showered participants with numerous awards and prizes. Other than awards being declared today, they are also providing IPR assistance, sponsorship, internship to the participants. They also telecasted entire event on YouTube Live for benefit of mass self-listening. This competition was greatest contribution by Team IIPT for Indian territory and humanity. Once again, I congratulate Team IIPT on grand success of the event. Thank you. Over to Team IIPT.
Nitin sir, we shall certainly benefit tremendous with your perspective. Friends, I'm sure with this priceless input from both our honorable contest guests, the next edition of YZVPC will be rising the bar highest for the both IIPT and the participant. We all may appreciate that the conduct of virtual contest of such a large scale as YZVPC involves so many challenges. The outgoing pandemic has further complicated the scenario with restricted physical movements and unavailability of resources. But because of this lady tireless effort, not a single instant of breakdown or convenience was experienced by anyone of them. To share her experience and feedback on setting this contest, let me invite our technical head, Aarti Vishwakarma.
Hello everyone, thank you for having me. I hope you all are doing well. I'm Aarti Vishwakarma. I have been part of IIPT team since 2 years as a technical head. Right now we are in the middle of crisis where whole world affected, a crisis that has changed a lot of things in our daily life, not only for us but also people from all over the world. In this time we all are finding creative and alternative way to spend our time with our loved ones. I must say to all the participants, thank you for making this competition successful. You all have done fabulous and spectacular job. I also like to introduce our new feature which we will be integrating in our Youthzest panel. Like we will be adding edit profile section. All the participants can view or edit their team details and find the latest update and more features. I hope you all have enjoyed as we have enjoyed having you all. Thank you again to all the judges, managing director, all the viewers and participants and IIPT team. Hope to meet you again in our future event and contest. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, now I may call upon Honorable Nitin Sir to announce the winner of the award of Best Participant Team and the Best Innovation Team. Over to you, Nitin Sir.
Thank you, organizers. Now we are announcing Best Participant Team Award. The award goes to Team Sara for a product Intelligent Drone, well tested and intelligently designed project for solving prime and dominant issue in India, that is women's safety. Congratulations to Mr. M. Yogeshwaran and his team and mentor from Saranathan College of Engineering. Many drone-based projects were proposed in the competition, but this was one with successful model. 3 cheers for Team Sara and a round of applause. Now let's proceed for next award, which is Best Innovation Team Award. This was one of the most difficult decisions that we have taken because all projects were very much innovative, novel, and way above thinking level. Finally, we decided to give this award to Team Slouch D for the product Posture Alerting Device. Congratulations to Mr. Lokesh Kumar and team from SSN College of Engineering. His team proposed an excellent multidisciplinary solution to flaming and vivid problem of incorrect posture due to working on laptop and mobile phone for longer time duration. This problem had become more important in current pandemic situation because of work from home culture. Once again, I congratulate to Team Sara and Team Slouch D for getting selected in the project competition. Thank you. Now over to Team IIPT.
Thank you so much, Nitin Sir, for announcing the winners. Now, I may request Honorable Vibhute Sir to announce the top 3 winners team. Over to you, Vibhute Sir.
Yeah, thank you Team IIPT for giving us an opportunity to announce the winners. So before announcing the result, let me put forward our thoughts. If your name is not there in a list of the winner, don't get disappointed, don't get disheartened, because this is the just one competition. You will be getting such opportunity in future also. But try to understand our judgment, how it is based on. We have already announced to you that what are the different criteria that we considered over here. And if you are not in the list of a winner, don't get disappointed. You can participate in a next competition, which I think organizers will be announcing in today after this particular session only. So now let me proceed for announcing the result. So let's start with the second runner up. So second runner up is the team which is led by Ananda Balaji from Kamraj College of Engineering and Technology. Congratulations to Mr. Ananda Balaji and his team for securing a second position in the competition. Now let me tell you in short about his product or his project. He proposed an palatable water system, and it was having a feature of renewable eco-friendly production of a palatable water from thin air using electroplating sludges and natural husk in PBRT module, and supervised with an smart AI tools and IoT analysis. So this is the system that they have proposed. In fact, what we liked about his product is that his product is applicable for mass, and he is targeting a product, or we can say area which requires an attention of researchers nowadays. That is nothing but palatable water is one of the very we can say crucial factor, because you might be knowing that Anna, Vasra, Nivara. So these are the three main needs, and out of that, the fourth one that we nowadays is adding in the list is nothing but an air also, because of oxygen's scarcity. So that's why we can say this is one of the important topic that they are analyzing and solving over here. So not only that, the second thing that we loved about their project is affordability. Their product will be cheaper as compared to existing product in a market, and it will solve majority problem which are, and it will not consume any available resource. It will use the resource which is not been utilized by anyone else, that is nothing but humidity in air. Their product is very simple to understand because it was there in front of our eyes from so many years. That is nothing but how your refrigerator or fridge work. But we never thought that this particular can be used to create a product which is nothing but an palatable water. They did it, and their water that they analyzed their product and get it tested by numerous labs also. So that is why this is the reason of success of the team Ananda Balaji from Kamraj College of Engineering and Technology. So congratulations, Ananda. Now let's proceed and let me announce first runner up over here. So first runner up of this particular competition is none other than team Coco Kasaya, who also worked on the almost similar topic of creating an water related issue, but here they have proposed an system which can extract and water of a coconut using an machine. So what we loved about their project is they have not only released one product but rather the range of product. They have a simple product which is completely mechanical to very high end product which is empowered with IoT. Not only that, the most important thing was about this particular project was their teamwork. Their mentor attended entire competition and tried to elaborate his product to us. That was something which is really appreciable. Another appreciable thing was their survey. They did a great survey before coming up in front of us, and they answered almost each and every question that we could ask. And that's why the only question that we asked them at the end of the their judgment was why you are here, because you already did everything. You already applied for patent, you already had a funding, you already have a plan for we can say commercializing a product and so on. In fact, they have already manufactured 10 copies of that particular product, which is why it is appreciable, and that's why they are on the list of a first runner up. Now coming to the final winner of this particular competition, the winner and the one who are gonna get a maximum benefit of this particular competition is team Pulf Tech from KCJ College of Technology, Chennai, and team was led by Nitesh and his team. Congratulations, Mr. Nitesh and his team also for winning this particular competition and securing the first position in this particular competition. Now there is only one word to define his product was flawless, because they have designed a very good product which can be used for mass, because their product was how we can extract and fiber from we can say pineapple leaves. Pineapple leaves are generally thrown off by the farmer, and that's why this is considered as a waste from a farming. It create a problem of a greenhouse effect, because whenever it get degraded, it contribute to the CO2 or carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. But they have tried to solve that particular problem, and they try to create an best from the waste, and that is the reason why they are on the list or at the top of this particular list. Not only that, they extracted a useful material from the waste, but rather remaining waste that is being generated after extracting a fiber, that is nothing but the pulp generated after extracting fiber, was also used for creating a byproduct like fertilizers or even a creation of alcohol and other chemical byproduct. So that was something which is going to create a complete ecosystem. Another advantage of this particular project, it is applicable to the people from north of India, south of India. Not only Indian but Africans are leader in the farming of a pineapple, and that's why they are their product is not only going to benefit Indians but also all over the world. In fact, their product is comparatively cheaper as compared to existing product in the market. It can be further, we can say, made intelligent by integrating an AI machine learning in it. But this product is already ready to be launched in the market, and that's why they deserves to be winner of this particular competition. So that's it from our side. So once again, congratulations to team led by Nitesh and for being a topper. Congratulations to Miss Kameshwari Devi and his team for which is nothing but a first runner up.